bought some waterfront property in Arizona.
You bought property in Arizona?
Yeah, waterfront.
Good one. Good one.
Okay, well, given this meeting is being recorded, I guess we may as well start.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining today. We got, looks like 14 members. I don't see any guests, but raise your hand if you are one. Yeah, maybe we'll so yeah, Sergio's got some, I know he's got some, he's our speaker. He's from Real Start. He's got some interviews with students sort of booked around our meeting, but he's pretty reliable, I believe. So we'll get him on at least by 12:30.
He's here. He's here, Chad.
Oh,
Here right
okay.
now. Hello,
We
Sergio.
can't
Hi,
see you,
Sergio.
Chad, either.
Welcome. Yeah. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Chad, we can't see you, just so you know.
Okay. One sec. I'm gonna make sure my video is working.
There you are.
Hey, it's official now. So yeah, thanks everyone for joining. We've got 14 members. Why don't we kick it off with the reflection, and then we'll go straight into the speaker, because I know Sergio's got some interviews with students as part of this program today.
Okay, so the reflection for today. Be cautious with good deeds. Kindness has limits, and some people will exploit your generosity. Give, but don't let others bleed you dry. Next one. These are philosophical thoughts here. Sometimes you will never be 100% sure about a decision, but always make one, because it's better to go back and fix it than to never make it at all. Action beats paralysis. Mistakes can be corrected. Hesitation can't. And one more. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Events don't define you, your response does. Okay, that's it.
Great, thanks, Walter. So with that, I'm gonna introduce our speaker, Sergio. Forgive me if I pronounce your last name wrong. Monserrate.
Monserrate.
Monserrate. Okay, I couldn't have done a worse job. So to provide some context here, I sort of live across the street from someone. Her name is Adrian. She was sort of one of the founders, and still works with Real Start today. And we had some interaction a couple years ago, but it sort of didn't work out. The old director of the program, they had some issues with, so we sort of left it. Stephen Stein, who's on the call, had a meeting or two with them, and we thought it was a great organization, but they just weren't providing us what we needed. So that sort of sat there for a while, and I sort of bumped into Adrian again. She's like, "We've got this great new director. Could we re-engage?" So I said, "Yeah, you know what? If you want to talk to the club, that's probably the place to start." So now here we have the great new director, Sergio. So I'll pass it over to you, and yeah, we'd love to hear what you guys have been up to over the last couple of years.
Great. Well, let's see if I can live up to that. Thank you very much for the warm welcome, Chad. Hello, everyone. I'm very pleased to be speaking with you today. Is it okay if I share my screen? Is that
yeah? Go ahead.
Now, I'm gonna just kind of put this up here. I created a nice little presentation to go over today. Can you all see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tonto.
Perfect. Again, I just wanted to thank you for taking the time to let me come in crash your lunch here. And again, I just, even listening to what you guys were saying in that reflection, that was honestly, that I loved it. I loved every word you said. And I want to thank you so much for your 75 years of service and making and positive, lasting change in the communities, local and abroad. I think there's a lot of synergy by what we're doing here at Real Start, along with what a Rotarian is. And I just, after doing a little bit of research, I love what you all do, and I love what you all stand for. And to be honest, I had no idea until now, but as we all like to be as lifelong learners, it's better to be late than never to know anything about something. But thank you for all the work you've done, and I'll try not to bore you to tears, but we'll get right into it. So me, my name is Sergio Monserrate. I've been about over 10 years of bridging film and education. I'm a filmmaker myself, but I've been working in the intersection of nonprofit film and education for the past over 10 years. Led award-winning programs where entertainment meets hands-on learning. It's all about hands-on learning for me. Project-based learning, and Real Start is more work-based learning. I am a little bit about me. I'm a first generation filmmaker, and committed to opening doors for underserved youth through creative leadership and real world opportunities. Champion of industry transformation, amplifies underrepresented voices, and cultivates the next generation of diverse storytellers for a more inclusive workforce. So that's just a little bit about me. I'm gonna also now we're gonna kind of go into the actual presentation here, if you allow me. Here we go. So we're gonna watch a little bit of a video just so you can kind of get, sometimes it's better to watch a video. It's not too long, trust me. It's just better than me talking the whole time.
Sound.
Real Start is a nonprofit that helps young voices break into the film and television industry. We handpicked 12 students in Los Angeles and 12 in Toronto to join forces with working filmmakers to create professional short films on a social issue they care about.
We just want to bring the opportunities that we've been fortunate enough to have for these kids to be able to join this incredible, strange, crazy industry and find a career in it. The more voices we hear, the more we know, the better the world is. Kind of cheesy, but it's true.
I think that Real Start is an amazing opportunity for anyone interested in filmmaking.
They help teach me all the processes of pre-production, production, post-production. They help teach me how to collaborate.
I learned so much from real industry professionals about how making film works. Animation or live action, it does not matter. Real Start will give you the resources to help you succeed.
Along the way, they toured top post-production houses, observed voiceover and spotting sessions, and master the studio feedback cycle, absorbing notes and presenting their own to industry professionals with confidence. From classroom to credits, welcome to Real Start. All right. So who we are, can you hear me? Yeah. We're founded in 2016 by filmmaker Evan Goldberg, who's responsible for Superbad, The Boys, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Mayhem, and The Studio, as well as a TDSB educator, Adrian Slover. Real Start is a 501c nonprofit, was built on the belief that the next generation of filmmakers should reflect the world we live in by eliminating financial barriers. We give young people from historically marginalized communities, many of whom have never set foot on a film set, direct access to the industry. Our mission is to uplift young voices to equip them for a successful future within the entertainment industry. We envision an entertainment industry that mirrors our society, and our promise is delivering a qualified next generation workforce for the entertainment industry. Real Start is an immersive hands-on filmmaking program for high school students, providing real-world work-based training at no cost to the student. Throughout the program year, students collaborate with industry professionals to develop, produce, and premiere a live action or animated short film centered on a social issue of their choice. Now, this is done in Toronto and in Los Angeles. Who we serve. Currently, we are partnered with George S. Henry and TDSB, and work with a cohort of 12 students after school throughout the school year. And who we serve up to date through Real Start so far since 2017. We've done nearly 50 students from historically marginalized communities in the Greater Toronto area. As you can see, here's a couple of breakdowns by gender, like with male, female, not disclosed, the percentages of students that we've been getting throughout the programs that we've done since 2017, and as well as race, ethnicity, and self-identification. This is kind of the breakdown of the students that we've been giving this opportunity to. Right, and this is just to give you an idea of what the program is. Here's like the program timeline. It's up to 24 sessions from September of 2025 and June of 2026. So it's the whole school year. And the great thing that we're excited about is because since COVID, we were only doing animation, and now we're going to be able to bring back live action, meaning they get to film a movie with actors, physical live action. And so currently, right now, as Chad spoke, we're actually interviewing students. So they have to apply for this program. It's all about teaching them what to get ready for in the future, as in applying for schools, applying for any kind of programs, or applying for jobs. It's all about getting them prepared for the real world, and giving them those skills. So then the first session begins around a little around September, late September. Then we go into script development, where a writer, basically a professional WGA, I'm sorry, it's different in Toronto, but a writer uh, that basically is on TV shows, films, things like that, and they're actually going to guide them on writing their script, because they're going to write a script based on a social issue of their choosing, which they choose together as a cohort, and then they're going to write the script. So they're going to go through development, meeting, getting feedback from